Now guys, if you watch the dash, you will see that P here, that's the one that was staying on in my car, okay? And the automatic handbrake wouldn't switch off itself. So that was the one I was telling you about doing the hard reset by taking the lead off the battery and let it reset itself. Now, I was watching the videos and they were saying this could be wrong, or in here, the lead under that one there could be gone. And no one could tell me how did you know which one was gone. So that's why I decided to do the hard reset outside after doing the brakes in the car. Okay, so that was just taking the lead off the battery, going for a walk, coming back about 15-20 minutes later, put the lead back in the battery, knock it off manual. So it was literally foot on the brake and pull this lever at the same time for 2 seconds and go for a drive on it then. And about maybe a mile, maybe less, that light went out for me. And I stopped the car then and I tried the handbrake and it works perfect now. It automatically goes off itself. So it's just a tip for you on that end. Now the other end is in here. This is under the dash, see your pedals, there's the clutch, in there, that's where the filters are, right, the air filters for the vents. And I took them out of that there the other day and they were blocked solid. I mean blocked solid. I had an awful job of getting them out. And when I got them out then, I had waffle air out of the vents, but I'd no hot air. Okay, now I'll bring this around to the front of the car. I'll see, can I show you? See the picasso? If you can see it there now, right? Now, here, I noticed when I left the car ticking over, as you see the bottle, right, this hose, see the way it's coming around here, here, right there on the hose. When I left the car ticking over for about an hour, I noticed the pressure that came on that, and there was a spray coming out of it, like a jet spray, right? So I changed this hose. Now, the bleeder, which is in here, I'll tell you, I'll take this off and I'll show you. Give me a second now. Now, this just screws off sideways. Now, as you can see in here is the bleeder, this lad here, right, for your radiator. Now I noticed then that this here, when I bled the radiator, I had to fill it with water, but when I bled it, I screwed that back on and I left the car ticking over. Now it was ticking over for about half an hour, I'd say. And I came back out and that's when I found the spray out of that hose at the top of the radiator. And this here was bubbling. There was a little bubble coming out the side of that. So I hadn't got another one of these caps. It's a screw off cap. And I hadn't got another one of them caps. So what I done was I got a vice grips and gently gave it a little tiny twist. Just a little tiny one now. Because if you twist it, if you do too much, that's only a plastic cap. So you don't want to harm it. And it worked for me. And then I had full pressure inside with heat, everything, and I went for a long drive in the car and I came back and I didn't lose any water. So my problem was that lad and that lad. Now, you have the car taken off for maybe 10 minutes. I couldn't see the spray of that. It wasn't spraying like. But when you go for a drive in it, naturally enough, it's going to build up the pressure quicker. I was coming back home, and that evening I'd go out and the bottle would be empty. Well, it wouldn't be empty, it'd be half empty. And there was no water getting into the aisle, and there was no oil getting into the water. So, after seeing that then tonight, I seen this little jet spray coming over, I changed it. And I tightened off that cap, and everything seems to be working. All I done with the battery was I just flipped that up, this lad, the positive, I just flipped it up, took it off, and kept it away from it. That's all. Now these two lads just screwed, you turn one a little bit to the left, the other one a little bit to the right, and they screw back on. So I have the filter to do tomorrow, and I have the regulator on both windows to do. So if anyone has any tips out there about the regulators on the windows, let me know please, because I done one on a Citroen C5, 2010 Citroen C5, and it was riveted in. Now I don't know about, I didn't take the panel off the door of this to see what way they are there, but the one on the C5 was riveted in. So that's all I can tell you for now. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you, and I'll chat to you all later. Please subscribe, please. It's very important because I can't do live videos until I get enough subscriptions, so I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's Anthony from Ireland. I'll chat to you all later. Bye bye.